Now I'm told that it is happening, this Mayweather-Mike Tyson exhibition, and that it's going to happen April 25th in Congo. That's the plan right now.
In the Congo? Wait, is Don King part of this? It's in the Congo?
Let's bring him back, right?
Hey, let my people go, baby. Let's get it.
We have
Joe Rogan reacted to the announced matchup between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson by saying it would likely be entertaining for fans, but he questioned its legitimacy as real boxing, suggesting it feels more like a high-profile money grab than a truly serious. Athletes in combat sports have transcended their discipline the way Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. have, and because of their massive cultural impact, Joe Rogan noted that the matchup would inevitably draw huge viewership, explaining that sheer curiosity alone would be enough to report that Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. have agreed to an exhibition bout scheduled for April 25, 2026 in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It will not impact their official records and is expected to follow special exhibition rules.
The Ring Magazine and Mike Coppinger, who broke this story, the Mike Tyson-Floyd Mayweather exhibition is tentatively set to take place on April 25th in the Congo. Sources have told Mike Coppinger. So they got somebody in the Congo to say yes to this, I guess. This is not Rumble in the Jungle. This is Stumble and Bungle, man. This is not it, dude. So yeah, apparently this is happening, and apparently it's in the Congo. And not only that, but apparently they have a date as well, because it's going to be on April 25th. Sources tell Mike Coppinger. So, in an otherwise packed month of boxing, we have Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder on the 4th. We have Tyson Fury on the 11th. Now we have Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather.
Moreover, Mike Tyson has officially confirmed the exhibition bout against Floyd Mayweather Jr. by posting a promotional poster on social media. The artwork, featuring both fighters with bold legend versus legend branding, was captioned simply, "Coming soon." Few anticipated that these two icons from different eras would ever share the same ring. The announcement has ignited debates throughout the sports world over whether this exhibition honors two great champions or serves as a misguided attempt to capitalize on their legacies.
Tyson and Floyd Mayweather are actually fighting each other. Not a drill, not a prank. This is actually happening. TMZ Sports has learned that 48-year-old Mayweather, 50-0, an absolutely unblemished record as a professional, stepping into the ring with 59-year-old Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, of course, who is perhaps the most feared boxer ever, just an absolutely ferocious fighter, a vicious fighter, and he and Floyd are going to fight. Now, the fight, we're told, is going to happen sometime in spring 2026. The exact date is not known to us right now, but the bottom line is that we have been told that this is actually happening. It's not something that may happen, may not happen. We have been told that Floyd Mayweather and that Mike Tyson have both signed on that X, that they have both agreed to actually do this thing, and yes, it is going to happen. What's great about it is that Mayweather and Floyd and Tyson, they have not had a great relationship over the years. They have had some tension. They're both, of course, all-time greats. I mean, look no further than ESPN just naming Floyd Mayweather the #1 boxer of the entire century. So these guys are, again, are Hall of Famers. They're everything that you could ever want in a fighter, but they are not friends, and they are not friendly, and they are going to get in there, and they are going to try and put hands on each other and try and, again, hurt one another inside that boxing ring. Now, there's a size disparity here. Let's be honest. It's not so much height. Floyd Mayweather is 5'8". Mike Tyson is only 5'10". He was always
in a previous interview, Mike Tyson was asked about a potential matchup between himself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and whether he sees shades of his prime self in Mayweather's style. Tyson answered candidly, saying he does not consider Mayweather as intimidating and believes he does not command the same fear in opponents that Tyson once did.
Question for you, one question. I am Mike Tyson in his prime versus Money Floyd Mayweather in his prime. Who would win?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Also, when you see Floyd now, do he remind you of him? Do he remind you of yourself when you was rocking?
Yeah, to a certain degree, not totally, because he's not menacing. He's not a threat to the fact that he can hurt somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's not that guy. You know what I mean? He's not going to hurt somebody. He's not going to go into a store and drag somebody out the store or do something ridiculous.
That you might have done.
Yeah, he's not going to do anything ridiculous like that. He's going to have somebody probably, but only because in a situation like that, when everybody loves you, you appear that everybody loves you. You don't know who really doesn't love you. You know, you're never going to have a chance to be at peace with yourself. and to know who you really are, because there's too many people talking to you. Yes, from the outside to everybody, yes, doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good what's going on with him right now. You know, we could all be wrong, but from what we're seeing from the outside, things.
Despite maintaining a contentious relationship with Floyd Mayweather Jr., Mike Tyson has not hesitated to acknowledge his discipline and dedication. Although he has frequently challenged Mayweather's self-proclamations and public persona, Tyson has consistently emphasized one undeniable fact: Mayweather's unmatched commitment to relentless hard. A combined age surpassing 100 years, critics contend it appears more spectacle than sport. Two legends far removed from their competitive prime stepping into the ring for what seems like a pay-per-view showcase rather than a true contest.
Mayweather versus Mike Tyson just got announced, man. I wasn't shocked. I was a little surprised, but I'm not jumping out of my chair to see a 60-year-old Mike Tyson fight a 50-year-old Floyd Mayweather. All we know about the fight so far is it's going to be had in 2026, which honestly is the best thing for Mike Tyson. Health-wise, he needs as much time as he can get in shape, to get in fight shape, to get in shape to go those 8 rounds, 2 minutes like he did with the Jake Paul fight. I'm going to speculate on the rounds and the rules of the fight, even though they're not out yet, because I'm pretty sure I know. It's going to be 8 rounds, 2 minutes, just like the Floyd Mayweather Deji fight and the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. To make up for the weight differential, of course, they're going to have some clause in the contract to where Floyd comes in at this weight, and Mike comes in at this weight. They're both probably going to be wearing 14-ounce gloves, or maybe Mike would get the heavier gloves and Floyd would get the smaller ones. This is what we normally see for these type of.
One of the most concerning elements of this fight is the age gap and the advancing years of both competitors. Mike Tyson will be 59 years old when the exhibition occurs, while Floyd Mayweather Jr. will be 48. Critics contend that a matchup like this holds little genuine sporting value and exists solely to generate revenue.
If either guy gets paid. Again, we talk about Mike and his past financial issues. I hope that that's not the same thing going on with him now, even though who knows how this man spends his money. He made a shit ton of money to fight Jake Paul, and good for him. His name value carried that fight, and it did a crazy number. I'm sure he'll make a crazy number here, but Floyd Mayweather is the one that seems like he needs the money more right now. Our guy, Andreas Hale, wrote a story that is kind of went somewhat viral. That's crazy, the laugh faces. Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. made hundreds of millions of dollars from his professional boxing career and topped the Forbes list as the highest paid athlete from 2012 to 2014, the boxer is said to have been shortchanged and filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Showtime. The lawsuit filed Tuesday, and obtained by ESPN seeks to recover hundreds of millions of dollars, misappropriated funds, and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor, Al.
According to many analysts, the true danger for aging fighters is not typically the exhibition rounds themselves, which are more controlled and fought at a slower pace. The real risk lies in training camp. To get ready, fighters strain their bodies with intense cardio sessions, hard sparring, and strict weight cutting.
It wasn't the fight. It wasn't watching Mike barely be able to move and lose all explosivity and do exactly what I thought he would do at 58 years old. So that should have been the final straw for Mike Tyson. That should have been the one that goes, you know what? This is not working out. He had apparently damn near died of an ulcer or something like that in training for the Jake Paul fight. He will be sick.
When asked about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s recent exhibition against a cruiserweight opponent, Mike Tyson admitted he was amused. He said the idea of Floyd, a natural welterweight, facing someone significantly larger felt odd and unnecessary. Tyson's remarks revealed his frustration with how exhibitions are sometimes structured more for spectacle than sporting merit. He argued that such mismatches harm boxing's credibility and push it closer to staged entertainment. For Tyson, the sport has always centered on competition, fairness, and testing skill under real pressure. Seeing Mayweather share the ring with a much bigger opponent reminded him more of a circus attraction than a legitimate contest. That viewpoint now sparks debate over whether the forthcoming exhibition between Floyd and Tyson will be regarded as authentic competition or pure theater.
Yesterday, champ?
The exhibition?
Facts. Super facts. It was the exhibition.
This exhibition, I think Floyd should keep on trying. I don't think he should fight a fucking cruiserweight, but I think he should continue fighting guys his weight. What the fuck is he doing, okay?
That was crazy. He did it. He got past it. Don't try it no more. and and move on to something different. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Fight Pacquiao again or something. Keep in shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because that was a
He should have, now that we
After the deaths of Cos D'Amato and Jimmy Jacobs, discipline faded from Mike Tyson's daily life. He began partying excessively, staying out late and neglecting the training routines that once made him sharp and explosive. Fame surrounded him with relentless attention, and distractions pulled his focus away from preparation. At the same time, legal issues and public personal conflicts fueled emotional instability and mental exhaustion. Rather than studying opponents and conditioning thoroughly, he leaned on raw talent and intimidation. Overconfidence replaced calculated aggression. He believed his aura alone would secure victories. Against a determined, fully prepared opponent, those habits prove costly, and even the smallest lapses certainly be an exhibition, a controlled, low-risk event designed for entertainment and revenue rather than genuine competition. Both fighters are well beyond their prime. Tyson would be approaching 60, and Mayweather has been semi-retired for years. Because of that, fans would not view it as a meaningful sporting outcome. Instead of debating who the superior boxer is, audiences would treat it as a spectacle, so reactions would lean more toward jokes, memes, and criticism than anticipation. Observers compare this to Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr., which succeeded largely because the timing shaped a compelling narrative. During the pandemic, live sports were scarce, nostalgia was strong, and both fighters were former champions.
Floyd, no chance. Also, even if it does happen, it's just like, who really cares?
Yeah.
Like, it's not them at their highest level. It's an exhibition. Everybody will clown on it when it eventually does happen.
There is a way that exhibitions can be fun. Tyson versus Roy Jones was actually like the best version of that, right? An exhibition that like I thought was exciting, delivered for the fans, but also that was so long ago for Mike Tyson. The version that we saw
like
against
early
Jake
50s.
Yeah, the version that we saw against Jake Paul just can't
Against
do it
the
anymore.
guy around his size, too. Floyd Mayweather is not that.
Roy's pretty small, but
So
no, not as small as Floyd though.
Yeah, Roy fought at heavyweight at one time.
Yeah, Floyd is very small.
Mike Roy was super interesting. It was in the, very kind of early stages of the pandemic.
Yeah.
8 months in, but we were still kind of.
Straight after confirming the exhibition fight with Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather Jr. took to social media in his typically bold fashion, teasing fans and critics while showcasing his wealth. Clips shared on his Instagram story showed him aboard his private jet, casually counting stacks of cash and placing them into bags. He referred to himself as the bread man, displayed luxury pieces such as crocodile bags and customized phones, and reinforced his persona as a winner who thrives on prosperity and success.
Exhibition effort. You might as well. I want to say this, though. If you guys thought Mike Tyson was pulling punches against Jake Paul and that wasn't real, well, he ain't gonna pull no punches against Floyd. Like, that dude has shown that he ate it. Remember his faint punch at Floyd? Floyd ain't moved, though. Balls of iron. But if Iron Mike Tyson threw it, he got balls of iron.
Some analysts believe the foundation of this potential exhibition can be traced to the long-standing tension between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Over the years, the two icons have publicly traded subtle jabs in interviews and media appearances. Tyson has at times criticized Mayweather's personality, suggesting that his confidence often comes across as arrogance. Meanwhile, Mayweather has occasionally downplayed the competitiveness of earlier heavyweight eras, indirectly questioning how past champions would fare in today's landscape.
I'm pretty sure I'd be upset too if I was somebody else. I'd be mad at Mayweather too. How the for 29 years or 30 years you keep getting money like this? I'd be mad too. I'd be hating on Mayweather too. Continue to hate. People only talk about winners. I'm a winner, so continue to talk. See, I'm born with crocodile phones, Himalayan phones, crocodile bags. It's my life, man. Keep hating. That bad. The NFL started today. This is my football. My football green.
At one point, conversations within boxing circles leaned toward Floyd Mayweather Jr. facing fellow legend Roy Jones Jr. in an exhibition. Many observers believe that matchup made more sense because of their similar size and weight divisions, and because both fighters built their reputations on speed and technical precision rather than raw heavyweight power. For that reason, the sudden emergence of a Tyson or Mayweather concept caught fans and analysts off guard. That element of surprise became part of the narrative itself, heightening speculation about whether personal pride, past remarks, or simply a lucrative business opportunity ultimately drove the idea forward.
They have a history of bad blood between the two. Well, more so on the part of Mike Tyson. He just simply does not like Floyd Mayweather. They went through some things. They used to be cool. They used to be friends. And Floyd Mayweather even fought on Mike Tyson's cards. But now they have a strained relationship, and now they're going to fight an exhibition bout. This was... I don't even know what to say about this, right? But why not Floyd versus Roy Jones Jr.? Because Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather have been going back and
A possible Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Mike Tyson exhibition feels like pure spectacle, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. From a competitive standpoint, it wouldn't mean much. Different weight classes, different eras, and both men well past their prime. It wouldn't settle any real boxing debates. But from an entertainment and nostalgia perspective, it would be huge. Two icons, two massive personalities, and a global audience tuning in out of curiosity alone. The key is expectations. If fans treat it as a celebration and a business move, it works. If they expect a serious, legacy-defining fight, it probably disappoints. Now it's your turn. Is this a must-watch event or something boxing doesn't need?
Still bigger than Floyd, but as far as that goes, he's still fought that made his name at 54, 60, 68, and 75, right? Now, he did go up to heavyweight, but they've been going back and forth. They've been jawing back and forth and going viral, going at each other. That would make more sense. I don't know where this came from and how this even came about, but we're going to get Floyd Mayweather in 2026 versus Iron Mike Tyson in the exhibition bout. Two legends, they're going to get their money. I guess Netflix is just looking to put out big money. I'm hearing that it's going to be on Netflix, right? It's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds and plays out. But this came out of nowhere. It's just bizarre. I want to know the weight class is going to